101.3 Grace Covenant FM, Lingaw Kaayo.
DJ Boss B and Grace Covenant FM, Lingaw Kaayo.
I'm Johnny Amore.
Hi, this is DJ Trexie.
Zoe Joey on Grace Covenant FM.
Miss Lynn Mercedes.
Mr. July Aguilar.
Sexy Aya on Grace Covenant FM.
Mag-tuning every day sa 101.3 Grace FM Bacolod ang tanan mahappy. Panginawan ninyo, lingaw kaayo. Dito ang ilang music number one. Kahanginan, Grace FM Bacolod number one. Di na paminaw, halos sa tanan ang ilang mga DJing mag-iitan. Walay mga lupit sa ilang kakusog sa kahanginan. Naglabyog-labyog, magparty kita kauban na magkanda.
The alternative learning system of DepEd Lanao del Norte is proud to present the learning sessions for the least, the lost, and the last in the province. The program is a viable alternative to the existing formal educational instruction, encompassing both the non-formal and informal sources of knowledge and skills. Dali na mo! Kay sa ALS, kaugmaon mo, sigurado!
Mabuhay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mapia, kapipita, maayong buntag and good morning Bacolod, good morning Lanao del Norte. You are now listening to DXGC 101.3 Grace Covenant FM with DepEd program Als sa Kaalam Radio Broadcast. Kami ang inyong sulugoon sa kahanginan. Ako si Shikis Bagnoran o kauban nato karon ang atong mga magtutudlo sa alternative learning system sa Bacolod District. Madugog ninyo mga higala ang Als sa Kaalam Radio Broadcast matag Martes sa takna ang alas 11 sa buntag ngadto sa alas 12 sa kautuhon diin inyo madungog ang mga leksyon o discussion kabahin sa Als kon alternative learning system sa ato ang junior, high school level ug before ta pagasugdan ang atong mga pagahisgutan karong adlaw atong pagtimbaya sa ato ang district in charge Ma'am Josephine B. Vizcaya, sa ato ang division Als focal person Sir Angelito Barazona, and to our education program specialists of the 2 Congressional District of the Division of Lanao del Norte, Ma'am Christine J. Timo and Ma'am Ivy Madronero.
Ug dili nato malimtan og pagtimbaya ang atong Schools Division Superintendent Sir Edelberto L. Oplinaria, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Ma'am Rosemary Masisar, to our GOD Chief Maria Carmela Tiablin, and also to our CID Chief Maria Eva S. Edan, and also to our Ever Tutpol Alternative Learning System Focal Person of Region 10, Dr. Ree Butch Mahinay. Good morning! Our warm greetings also sa atong mga listeners o live streamers sa Facebook page sa Grace Covenant FM. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan og sa atong mga learners sa nagkadaiya nga barangay dinhi sa lungsod sa Bacolod og sa tanang maabot aning atong radio station. Magandang buhay and good morning. Karon magahisgot kita sa atong learning strand 1 English Communication Skills. Og atong giawhag ang atong mga learners nga maminaw og giandam ang atong mga kaugalingon og learning activity sheet og adto kita sa lugar nga dili kita nga dali matugaw. Andam na ba mo? Karon atong paminawon ang discussion nga ihatag ni Ma'am Leamor P. Alinia. Ma'am Amor?
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Marn.
So, according to Lynn Pernell, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Another day ahead for a new learning. I am very excited to explore and learn English with fun. This is Teacher Leah Moore, your teacher on air. Today, join me on this fun and easy way of learning in Learning Strand 1, English Communication Skills, Learning Activity Sheets, or last number 34. Let's dig into our lesson. Today, we will discuss about using or scanning to locate a specific information. Scanning is a reading style which means browsing quickly through a text to find a specific information. Let your finger run down the middle of the text while your eyes move back and forth to locate information or specific details, which include reading the question and looking for keywords. Relating the keywords to the text. Example, if the question is how many, you know that you are looking for a number. So not necessarily that you read it word for word. So before we end up our learning episode, let's have a quick recap on our discussion today. So we briefly talk about scanning. Again, scanning is a reading style which means browsing quickly through a text to find a specific information. So not necessarily nga imuha gid ni siyang basahon word for word, no, from the beginning of the story down to the end of the story. So you just look for the information you really wanted. So pwede ra na siya imuhang kung ano nang imuhang information. Like for example, ani atong example is looking how many. So imuhang pangitaon og pila ang number, specific number nga imuhang need nga information. Okay. So let's move on to the next part, which is to check your quick understanding regarding our discussion. For 15 minutes, scan the attached short story entitled The Gift of the Magi and answer the following questions. Again, for 15 minutes, scan the attached short story entitled The Gift of the Magi and answer the following question. Number 1. What is O. Henry's real name? Number 2. What made O. Henry stand out as a short story writer? Number 2. What made O. Henry stand out as a short story writer? Number 3. For what reason is Delia upset at the beginning of the story? Number 3. For what reason is Delia upset at the beginning of the story? Number 4. What were the two most precious possessions of James and Della? Number 4. What were the two most precious possessions of James and Delia? And number 5. Why did Delia go to Madame Sofronis? Number 5. Why did Delia go to Madame Sofronis? Number 6. From where does Delia get the $1.87 according to the text? Number 6. From where does Delia get the $1.87 according to the text? And number 7. What was Delia's gift for Jim? Number 7. What was Delia's gift for Jim? Number 8. How did Delia get the money for her gift to Jim? Number 8. How did Delia get the money for her gift to Jim? And number 9. What was Jim's gift for Delia? Number 9. What was Jim's gift for Delia? And last number, how did Jim able to get the money for his gift to Delia? Number 10, how did Jim able to get the money for his gift to Delia? So all are done. Good job, and continue listening for the next discussion of Teacher Marnie. Ma'am Marnie?
Thank you, Mama Moore. Once again, good morning, everyone, especially to our ALS learners. Welcome to our new learning episodes in Learning Strand 1 English Communication Skills. Karon inyo na usab makatunan ang leksyon sa LS1 English last number 45. Last number 45 is all about composing series of journal entries. First, let us define what is journal entry. Journal entry is an individual and personalized form of writing. So kining journal entry usa kini ka type sa pagsulat din imong gisulat ang mga panghitabo nga nahitabo sa imong kaugalingon or imong gisulat og kun unsa ang imong kaugalingon nga mga feeling sa usa ka butang. Journal entries also are records of your daily experiences, ideas, or reflections with 500 to 1,000 words per entry. So sa journal entries, mao kini ang records sa imong adlaw-adlaw nga mga experience, records po ni siya sa imong mga idea sa usa ka butang or panghitabo. Og usa pod kini ka record sa mga refleksyon nimo sa usa ka panghitabo og kada entry or kada panghitabo nga gusto nimo isulat, dapat naglangkob kini og 500 to 1,000 words. However, journal entry is not a summary of your sentiments. Instead, it shows your capacity to analyze ideas or information using different writing strategies. So ang journal entry, dili lang ni siya magahisgot sa summary og kung unsa ang imong gipati sa usa ka butang, kundi kini nagpakita sa imong kapasidad nga mo-analyze og mga idea gamit ang mga lain-laing estratehiya sa pagsulat. Journal writing is more formal compared to writing a diary. So ang pagsulat kuno og journal is more formal compared sa pagsulat og diary kay nganuman. Kay sa journal ang imong isulat katurang mga importanteng mga panghitabo o balita mga balita ang imong isulat, samantalang sa diary pwede man nimo isulat bisan unsang mga panghitabo nga gusto nimo isulat. So mao kana ang ilahang mga kalainan. So now adto kita sa mga tip on how to write journal entries. So mao kini ang mga tip ug unsaon pagsulat ang journal entries. So first, write a list of the things that you wanted to write about. So una nimo buhaton, sulaton sa nimo daan ang tanan nga possible topics or mga butang nga gusto nimo isulat sa imuhang journal. Second, organize your thoughts to make them comprehensible. Susunod imong tarungon or imong ihanay ang imong mga nasulat na mga thought aron kini masabtan. Third, tell the truth by writing every detail that comes to your mind for the journal. For the journal is a record of how you feel, what you did, and what you were thinking. So sunod kay isulti nimo ang tinuod pinaagi sa pagsulat sa matag detalye nga mosantop sa imong hunahuna kay ang journal usa kini katalaan sa unsay imong gibati, unsay imong gibuhat ug unsay imong gihunahuna. Next tip is write down the details and make sure you reach the required word count. Use proper capitalization, punctuation, and sentence structure throughout your journal entry, and always follow grammar rules when you're writing a journal for school. So sunod, isulat nimo ang mga detalye og siguraduha nga maabot nimo ang gikinahanglan nga ihap sa pulong. So sama sa akong giingon kaganiha nga matag entry or topic, kinahanglan mo abot kini sa 500 to 1,000 words. Og sa pagsulat usab og journal, kinahanglan nga gamiton nato ang husto nga capitalization, punctuation, og sentence structure, og sundon nato usab kanunay ang mga lagda sa gramatika or sentence structure kung kita nagsulat og usa ka journal alang sa eskwelahan. And lastly, review and read over your journal entry at least twice to check for errors and correct any mistakes. If mahuman na kamo og sulat sa inyong journal, imo kining reviewhon og basahon pag-usab labing minus kaduha aron masusi ang mga sayop og makorek pud nimo kung adunay mga sayop sa imong journal nga gisulat. So mao kini ang mahitungod sa journal entry og mga tip nga angayan natong sundon kung kita magsulat og journal. Karon, adto na kita sa inyong exercises. Directions. Think about or recall an exciting or unusual experience that you've encountered in making or compiling your presentation portfolio. Write a journal entry expressing your thoughts and reflections in every learning strand from 1 to 6. Again, directions. Think about or recall an exciting or unusual experience that you've encountered in making or compiling your presentation portfolio. Write a journal entry expressing your thoughts and reflections in every learning strand from 1 to 6. Ug mahuman na kamo sa inyong activity, palihog ug pasa niini sa adlaw na nasabutan sa inyong maestra or maestro sa pagpasa. Karon, ato na usab paminawon ang laing leksyon o discussion nga ihatag ni Ma'am Charity Miel Tabar. Ma'am Cha.
Thank you, Ma'am Marn. Once again, good morning, learners. I am Teacher Charity, your teacher on air. I hope you are eager to embark on yet another learning adventure today. Before we start, please prepare your pen, your paper, and also don't forget your learning activity sheet number 46 in Learning Strand 1 English. Now let's proceed to the next topic. In Learning Activity Sheet number 46, it's all about different kinds of sentences. In this module, you will learn to identify or use of different kinds of sentences. To speak, read, and write, we make use of sentences. Let's learn what a sentence is. A sentence is a word or a group of words that expresses a complete thought. It is an independent clause that contains a subject and a verb. Sentences begin with capital letter and it end with a full stop or period, a question mark, or a exclamation point. A sentence is made of two parts. First is a subject and the second is predicate. Subject, what a sentence is about or at the topic of the sentence, while the predicate tells something about the subject and contains a verb. For example, Marie enjoys cooking fried chicken for breakfast. Ask yourself if the group of words answer the two questions needed for a complete sentence. Who is this sentence about? It's all about Marie, the topic of the sentence. What did it do? It enjoys cooking fried chicken for breakfast. The sentence Marie enjoys cooking fried chicken for breakfast. Marie is the subject, enjoy is the verb, enjoys cooking for breakfast is the predicate. Also remember that all sentences begin with capital letter but they end with full stop or a period, question mark, or exclamation point based on what a sentence is trying to convey. Sentences can be of 4 different types. There are 4 kinds of sentences according to use. These are declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentence. These are the 4 kinds of sentences. What is declarative sentence? A declarative sentence makes a statement or tells something and it ends with the period. It tells something or states a fact or conditions. That it ends with a period, it is most common kind of sentence. Example, I am an Als learner. Today is a sunny day. We live in a big house. So again, these sentences are declarative. Like, we live in a big house. In this statement, the sentence is already declared that we live in a big house. Next is, what is interrogative sentence? An interrogative sentence asks a question and it ends with a question mark. It may be begin with who, what, where, when, why, or how. Example, why did you enroll this year? Who is your teacher? These sentences are interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence may also begin with the verb be or a helping verb. The subject is between the helping verb and the main verb. It ends with a question mark. Example, is Warren at home? Will he go to the office? Do they love me? Are you cleaning the house? Those are the examples of interrogative sentence. Next is, what is imperative sentence? Imperative sentence gives command and ends with a period. Imperative sentence gives a command or makes a request. Ask the learner or reader to do something. It ends with a period. A request may be also used expression please or kindly. The subject is understood you, the person addressed. Example, give her a clue. Please help me. Kindly visit the doctor. Show me your project. So those are the example of imperative sentence. Next is, what is exclamatory sentence? Exclamatory sentence express strong feelings and ends with exclamation point. Exclamatory sentence shows surprise or a strong feeling. It uses interjections, expressions of strong feelings such as wow, my goodness, oh. It ends with an exclamation point. Example, yes, we made it. Wow, it's amazing. Oh no, we are in a wrong way. Those are the example of exclamatory sentence. You give a strong feelings and it ends with an exclamation point. So again, the 4 kinds of sentences are declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Did you understand about the 4 kinds of sentences? Now let's time for your exercises. On the space provided before each number, write DS or for declarative sentences, IS for interrogative sentence, IMS for imperative sentence, and ES for exclamatory sentence. Then, put the appropriate punctuation marks in the blank. Again, on the space provided before each number, write DS for declarative sentence, IS for interrogative sentence, IMS for imperative sentence, and ES for exclamatory sentence. Then, put appropriate punctuation marks in the blank. Alright, number 1. I am going to finish my A&E program in His grace. Number 1. I am going to finish my A&E program in His grace. Number 2. Clean your area upon arriving at the center. Number 2. Clean your area upon arriving at the center. Number 3. Yehey, we are going to the shop. Number 3. Yehey, we are going to the shop. Number 4. Can I pass the test without studying my lessons? Number 4. Can I pass the test without studying my lessons? Number 5. We will have a pop-up quiz. Number 5. We will have a pop-up quiz. Alright, always stay tuned for another topic to be given by Ma'am Shikis A. Bagnoran.
Thank you, Ma'am Charity. Good morning, Als learners. So, grabe no, madugong labanan. Daghan kayo o gidiscuss nga useful ang ato ang mga teachers karon. And stay tuned because I have more pa nga topic nga atong i-discuss karon. So, good morning, learners. Another learning session. We're going to discuss. And time check, it's already 11:28 in the morning. Once again, this is Teacher Shikis, your teacher on air. And sa dili pa nato pagasugdan ng atong learning session, do not forget to prepare your paper, pen or pencil, as well as your learning activity sheet 47 sa ato ang learning strand 1, English communication skills. So today we are going to differentiate forms of literary writing. So ato ang identify unsay kalainan sa mga literary writing ato ang i-discuss karong buntagan. Are we all set? So, we have 3 points to discuss today. The informative essay, journalistic writing, and literary writing. We are going to talk about them one by one. So, first, let us have informative essay. Informative essay explains a topic by giving definition to a term, by comparison and contrast, by data analysis, and by providing a process. In short, this educates the reader. Ito ay naglalayon na magbigay ng impormasyon o kalaman batay sa isang paksa. So, an academic paper that aims to inform or, of course, to raise awareness and again, to educate. So, typically, these essays will answer one of the 5 WH questions. Who, what, where, when, and why. And of course, they also answer how, indicating how to do something because again, informative essay provides a process. So, informative essay engage readers with new, interesting, and often surprising facts and details about a subject. This also to respond the main question through explaining the topics in details. So, grab the attention of the audience with solid facts, statistics, and statements, and of course, other supporting details. Again, informative essay, in short, this educates the reader. Another one is journalistic writing. Okay, for journalism, okay. Journalistic writing reports news stories in media formats using short, simple sentences and paragraphs that represent objective stories based on facts. Based on facts, journalistic writing nato dapat. The most important information should come first, such as the who, kinsa, what, unsa, when, kanus-a, where, asa, and how, giunsa. So the important details of the story should follow by answering the WH questions. And pwede po itong how. Unsa day nahitabo. So mo to ang mo to ang i-relay sa imuhang mga listeners or readers sa imuhang gisulat. So journalistic writing is a form of non-fiction. Writing used to report news and of course factual events. So dili ni siya buhat-buhat lang nga istorya. Nahitabo gyud kini ang mga topic na to nga to ang i-discuss ato ang journalistic writing. So bawal ang fake news sa journalistic writing. So it can be utilized in, of course, asa man nato mabasa ang mga balita sa newspaper, articles, television reports, of course, radio scripts, and on news websites. So sa mga Google, mabasa na to na dito, no? So importante nga sa journalistic writing, tinuod, non-fiction o dili fake news ang ato ang i-discuss ato ang journalistic writing. So this type of writing is usually written in short sentences and paragraphs and quickly gets to the point. So walay daghang istorya kung unsa tong angay nga ato ang i-relay nga information mo, diretso na siya. So one of its example is an editorial writing. And now we also have literary writing. So mo ni siya tong mga ganahan kayo og mga novel, short stories mo ni siya. Literary writing creates pwede po new mga tula, new poems, words, and compilations or volumes of creative works. So it is a type of writing that contains a wide variety of imaginative and creative writing that leads to the appreciation of a variety of subjects. It also captures the reader's attention and create an emotional appeal among readers. So especially na magbasa og mga novel, gabi kung giaway ang bida sa ilang basa na story, sakitan pud sila appeal, yung hilak pud silang reader. So naaman ko'y appeal ang kaning literary writing sa mga magbasa sa ilahang story. So mag-connect siya og emotion between the writer and the reader. So muni siya nga kinahanglan pud nga ang atong ma-create nga story diri sa atong when we are having literary writing, makapture dapat ang attention sa ato ang mga readers. Its purpose are to express, to entertain, and of course also to communicate. So one of its example is a long work of narrative fiction or composing a novel. So kaning sa literary writing, unlike sa journalistic writing factual based siyang writing, ang sa literary writing, it is more on wide variety of imaginative and creative writing. So naiusahay sa ato ang literary writing nga fiction siya, dili siya nagahitabo sa tinuod nga scenario or tinuod nga sa society nato. But again, ang importante ani is naka-create ka og connection between sa ato ang writer o ato ang reader, no? Ang emotional nga connection between the reader and the writer. So now let us identify the difference between informative essay, journalistic writing, and literary writing. So again, informative writing explains a topic by giving definition to a term, by comparison and contrast, by data analysis, and by providing a process. In short, again, this educates the reader. So journalistic writing reports news stories in media formats using short, simple sentences and paragraphs that represent objective stories based on facts. While literary writing creates new poems, words, and compilations or volumes of creative works. It contains wide variety of imaginative and creative writing. Now let us check your understanding. Let us go now to your exercises found below your learning activity sheet. So it says, identify the following whether they are informative, journalistic, or literary writing. Again, identify the following whether they are informative, journalistic, or literary writing. So write your answers on the space provided before each number. So importante nga sundo na to ang gihatag nga instruction, no? It says write your answers on the space provided before each number. So mapansin ninyo na ay blank line din na, no? Dira ninyo isulat ang inyong answer whether the statement says it is informative, journalistic, or literary writing. Now let us start. Number 1. Its purpose are to inform, to entertain, and to persuade readers. Number 1. Its purpose are to inform, to entertain, and to persuade the readers. Number 2. Its main purpose is to respond to the main question through explaining the topic in details. Its main purpose is to respond to the main question through explaining the topic in details. Number 3. One of its examples is an editorial writing. One of its examples is an editorial writing. Number 4. An academic paper that aims to inform, to raise awareness, and to educate. It is an academic writing that aims to inform, to raise awareness, and to educate. Number 5. It captures the reader's attention and create an emotional appeal among readers. Again, it captures the reader's attention and create an emotional appeal among readers. Number 6. It is a type of writing that contains a wide variety of imaginative and creative writing that leads to the appreciation of a variety of subjects. Again, it is a type of writing that contains a wide variety of imaginative and creative writing that leads to the appreciation of a variety of subjects. Number 7. One of its examples is a persuasive essay. One of its examples is a persuasive essay. Number 8. Its purpose are to express, to entertain, and to communicate. Its purpose are to express, to entertain, and to communicate. Number 9. This type of writing is usually written in short sentences and paragraphs and quickly gets to the point. Number 9. This type of writing is usually written in short sentences and paragraphs and quickly gets to the point. Number 10. One of its examples is a long work of narrative fiction. One of its examples is a long work of narrative fiction. Now that we are done with our learning session, do not forget to pass your output on your scheduled day of submission. This is Teacher Shikis leaving you with a quote from Benjamin Franklin: either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Once again, this is Teacher Shikis. Stay tuned for more updates and announcements.
Alright, dili na to kalintanong atong sundon ang atong schedule sa nasabutan nga adlaw sa pagpasa. Og sa makausap pa kami nang hinaot nga daghan ang inyong nakatunan og nadungagan ang inyong kaalam sa atong nahatag nga learning session karong adlaw. And of course, dili na to malimtan og pasalamat ang atong partner sa pag-implement ani atong programa sa Als Radio sa Kaalam, no other than DXGC 101.3 Grace Covenant FM. Atong kinasing-kasing nga pagpasalamat sa atong Municipal Administrator, Engineer Joselito Imikiabas, sa atong Station Manager of DXGC 101.3 Grace Covenant FM, Ma'am Erlinda G. Nangkas, and to our sa mga all-around DJs sa pag-assist sa ato always.
And sa atong maabdikon, supportive ug maanyag na Municipal Mayor, Honorable Judith V. Miquiabas, and to our Vice Mayor, Attorney Alphonse Johnson Marcera, and sa atong mga barangay captains, and atong mga barangay kagawad sa walay paglubad na pagsuporta sa atong ALS implementation sa kadaiya nga barangay. Daghang salamat. Thank you so much sa walay sawang pagsuporta for the least, the lost, and the last in the province of Lanao del Norte. ALS is not a second-class education, but a second-chance education. To better days ahead, padayon pagsidlak Bacolod.